Hello and welcome to the Detroit Den. I'm Hugh Burns here with Colin Brady and Jeffrey Buckley. First video back in a long time. Had some technical difficulties as always.
And our first camera video.
Yeah, very
So
true.
here's our.
Yeah, hopefully this actually works. All right, this is me after editing this. It didn't work. The video and audio weren't synced up at all. So we have to go with just the audio again this week. Hopefully next week I'll have it fixed and we can actually have the video and audio synced up. So, yeah. We're going to start by talking about the Lions season. It was a very successful season. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't know. Colin, I need to think about it. Go.
Okay. So we started off 1-6. So I'm happy with where we ended 9-8.
Right.
Screw the Seahawks. We hate them. Screw Baker. He tried his best.
We've always hated
But
Baker.
we gave the Rams everything. We gave them a Super Bowl quarterback, and we get nothing back. But successful season, in my opinion, I think, from last year.
Yeah, 100%.
9-8. My favorite player, honestly, is Jamal, obviously.
Yeah.
You can't
like
hate
everyone
Jamal.
else's.
You
No,
really
you
can't.
You really can't.
But yeah, I'm pretty fine with the season. I'm excited for next year, for sure.
I would agree.
Yeah.
It was from 3-13 last year, to 9-8. Should have been 10-7 if we didn't choke against the Panthers.
A lot of games. You look back, there's a lot of games that you
one-score
definitely
games,
could have
yeah.
won. Yeah, like Eagles, Vikings,
Bills.
Bills. Yeah,
But
there's so many games.
I think that was the difference between 1-6 to what we finished was we were winning the one-score games.
Yeah.
We
was
all
the
of those
difference.
losses, like the Eagles, the Bills, all those were one-score
Yeah.
losses. But we were winning those games later down the road.
Yeah, like the Jets game.
like
I
the
think
Jets
a lot of Lions teams lose to the Jets.
Oh, I 100% agree.
My biggest question mark for the future, though, is what we're going to do at quarterback.
Keep Jared Goff.
Yeah,
I think we
what-
should. That's
100%
what I
for
think.
next year.
Keep Jared Goff. Because I don't know who said it on our team, but he said I'd rather have a good quarterback now because, like he said, if you draft a quarterback, you sometimes
That was our
downgrade.
GM,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can downgrade.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to downgrade than to upgrade.
upgrade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
And all the receivers, we're probably not bringing any new receivers
No, you don't need
in the
to.
draft or whatnot.
Yeah, no,
so
Amon-Ra.
they've already got chemistry with Goff. So why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you change that?
No, there's no reason to. You have Swift and the offense is set.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm fine with the offense.
Yeah.
No,
It's
Jameson
just-
Williams will be back to full
Yeah,
health
I
next
think
year.
next year, I really hope he takes a step, which I think he will. I mean, you saw in the Packers game, the touchdown got called back. Once he caught that ball, he was zooming.
It's gone. Yeah.
He was gone.
He touched the ball 3 times this year. One was a touchdown for like 70 yards. One was a 40-yard touchdown that got called back.
Yep.
And the other one was like a 30-yard end
jet
around.
sweep. Yeah.
Yeah, that jet sweep, he was.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! Like he caught me off guard. His burst is insane.
Yeah, it really is.
Like they were all huge plays. So I think unleashing him next year.
I'm excited for.
Alongside Amon-Ra.
I'm definitely excited for training camp to see who pops up again.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
this year, like our biggest Rodrigo, all our Kirby,
Joseph.
all our draft guys really popped up.
Shout out Grant
Yeah.
Holmes.
yeah. Our drafting has been elite.
Shout out.
Very
the
elite.
first time we've had a good GM in
Yeah.
how many years?
A while. I think if we take Ringo in the draft, I know it's super early, but you take Ringo in the draft, you
Or
pair him with
Witherspoon.
Well, that's what we need. We
Kirby
need corners.
Joseph and Jeff Okuda, hopefully, actually plays like the 3rd overall pick in the draft.
Yeah,
see.
Okuda. He didn't play the last game, but I don't know like what to expect from him next year.
Right.
Because he went from injury or played injury,
Yeah.
played kind
It's
of.
kind of a
really
prove it
injury
year.
prone.
It's a prove it
Oh,
year
it
for
is.
Okuda. He
Because
has
that's
to
the
play.
contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he has to play
on
good.
the other side of the secondary, questions with Aurier. Do we keep
He's
him?
gone. No, he's gone.
No, he's
Like
gone.
it's
Please, no.
Yeah.
he had a
I
great-
love how the thing was funny is coming into the season we thought he was gonna do like
Insane.
we thought we got Warrior #1 corner.
Right.
Like he's gonna be
Which, if you look back at his interceptions, like I don't know if you guys have like seen like the highlights of his interceptions. They were all right at him. He
Yeah.
picked off Murray twice, and they were both like tipped balls. Like all of them were thrown right.
Just
at
being
him.
in the right spot at
Yeah.
the right time,
That's
which
exactly
is still
what it was.
like a good trait to have.
It's
You're
a
in
good
the right
trait, but
spot.
obviously didn't help him this year.
Yeah, no,
He was never in the right spot,
no,
and he gets defensive pass interference at least once a game.
yeah.
at least.
I think the biggest, I don't know, D tackle. It's just the interior.
Leo McNeil.
Like,
It's kind of like a funnel. Like D tackle, linebacker. I would like one more.
Mm-hmm.
I like Rodrigo, Anzalone. I don't know. He's a good captain.
He filled his role.
Yeah,
for what
he
we
did.
took him for.
I'm glad that he did what he's supposed to do. I don't think he's our franchise guy.
No.
Yeah, no. And he's older
obviously.
anyways.
yeah,
And if we could draft someone, maybe and work their way up, kind of like Rodrigo did, or pop out right away.
Yeah.
I mean, I trust in Brad Holmes, but
Yeah.
but defensive tackle for sure, because we need a big guy in there.
I mean, we have a Lou McNeil.
Yeah, that's another was
he's
one
a
of
big
the-
one who kind of had a breakout.
Panthers game just scares me.
Yeah.
Oh, it
true.
does too. But I think that was a whole collective defensive. Like,
Yeah.
we were missing tackles outside.
Yeah.
That was just a
Linebackers were
bad
getting
game.
pancaked.
Yeah.
Our defensive line, Hutchinson got just bullied by a game.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers were just a designed run team because they can't pass the ball.
Yeah.
So it was like, and they knew our run defense was
Yeah.
poor, so they could just wear us down over time.
Yeah.
And that's what they did.
I was talking about Hutch. Hutch was
Oh, God.
elite.
Defense play of the year. Don't care about
People,
Sauce at all. I don't
again,
care.
at the beginning of the season, people are like, biggest
boss.
draft bust of all time,
Oh, yeah.
potentially.
Because his first game, he did nothing.
Yeah.
People, especially 97. I can't stand.
They
what
jumped the
do.
gun so fast.
If it wasn't for Sauce Gardner being like really, really, really good, he would be the defensive rookie of the year.
There is
without a
still an
doubt.
argument to be made for
Yeah,
Hutch,
there
though.
is. There is. I mean,
Sauce
he won't
Gardner
get it.
He's a top 5
Would you
corner,
would you
by
rather
far.
have Gardner or Hutch?
Hutch?
Hutch.
Yeah.
It is a lot harder to get a elite pass
defensive-
rusher
Yeah.
than it is to get an elite
And
corner.
another defensive end, insane.
James Houston.
James
Houston.
Houston, better than the number one pick.
Yeah, Trayvon Walker.
We all knew that. Was
I
a
can't believe they
horrible
took
pick.
Trayvon Walker.
That's
That was-
Everyone knew that was a
But-
bad
Okay,
pick.
it happens
can't really
every.
clown on him, though.
Listen, it happens
Why?
During the
every year though.
playoffs.
He didn't do nothing.
True,
Listen,
but
Look
it
at his
happens
stats.
every
He
year.
he was just there.
If I'm an NFL team, I'm going based off what I saw right now after the season, not after the combine numbers. Like,
Yeah.
sure, you can have combine number, but
Combine don't mean anything.
that's what
Shout out
basically.
Zach Wilson.
Like, he was good during the
shout
season.
out Kyle Hamilton falling to the Ravens.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
He was
that
good
wasn't
during
that one.
obviously the season, but he really went crazy after the combine. And I don't think you can look at that like as a huge
Who did?
the Jags
Oh,
for
yeah.
Walker.
Okay.
I could see the player this year being Anthony Richardson. Just flaunt, like people are
True.
going to see him
It's gonna
launch.
be
Yeah, I
like
know
a
you
ball.
want
It's
want
gonna be well.
I
done.
know I like him, but I could see him
going-
getting so overrated because he's so fast. If he runs the 40, he's going to run a fast 40 for
True.
a quarterback. They're going to see his arm strength is off. It's going to be Zach Wilson 2.0, but he's fast.
I think Zach Wilson 2.0 is going to be Will Levis.
Yes, I was about to say it.
100
It could
People are okay. He's a great quarterback. I could never be
Yeah.
that, but there are better quarterbacks than him.
Yes.
And I think he's getting overhyped a lot right now.
He is. Yeah.
It's the same thing as Zach Wilson.
Especially like he's
It's
just
it's the deep ball with no coverage, no pads, no pressure,
Yeah.
no nothing.
like
And he's airing it out, and wow, he hits him in
yeah.
stride.
During the season, this is what I'm saying. Kentucky during the season, they played okay. They kind of sucked,
They were mid.
and they're going based off. Oh well, he's 6'4". He's
got potential.
He's got potential. You
Every-
got to go
everything's
based off what you see.
Yeah.
You see Bryce Young played good. He destroyed Kansas State, which is Kansas State, but they beat TCU. So,
Anyways,
we'll
get into that later
Bryce Young, CJ, if he goes to the draft,
if he goes.
Yeah.
you've seen that potential. So I don't know, but
I think-
I don't know if the Lions. I don't think they should take one unless it's like super late, and if
Yeah.
Brad Holmes sees something. But
Yeah.
Only one I could see us taking is Hendon Hooker. If he falls
Yeah.
way back,
Yeah,
like
that
if,
would be a
good
if he
pick.
falls to second round, I would love to take him.
yeah,
Do I think he'll fall in the second?
I think he'll go later than that. He tore his ACL.
That's what I'm saying. And even
And
if
he's
he
honestly
did,
perfect for us.
I would not be mad if Holmes took him at all.
Yeah, he
he
can
tore his
sit
ACL.
back
So did
He can sit
Jameson
behind
Williams.
Goff.
we need a backup.
We need a back. Our backup is poverty,
I just wouldn't be surprised if Nathan Peterman or something back there.
and it's a dual threat system. Quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You have a quarterback who can run, put him in on the goal line, and then you have Goff.
What's our goal? I
your
can't remember if
passer.
our goal line offense was like insane or I
It
can't
was
remember.
good. Our red
Yeah.
zone
It was.
offense
You know who our
really
goal
good.
That's what I
line
thought.
offense
If it was
Jamal
really,
Williams.
really good or really bad, I
No,
couldn't
it was
remember.
Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantasy team legend.
Oh yeah.
All right, moving on.
Fantasy team goat.
Moving on from the Lions, we're gonna go to the playoffs now. First game on Saturday is gonna be Seahawks 49ers, which is definitely an interesting game.
49ers.
Dylan, let's see your prediction.
Brock
We're going
Purdy.
on line.
Okay. Well, let's do a little preview. So we got Brock Purdy came out of nowhere.
And Geno Smith,
Mr.
two quarterbacks.
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
They got Kittle. They got Mostert, right?
No,
Maybe
he's
No.
Miami.
Miami. All right.
They have
watch that one,
CMC.
but
They have CMC.
Seahawks. Oh yeah,
I forgot about him too
that's
earlier.
okay. That's like such a weird thing to see him in
It is weird to
49ers.
think about, but yeah.
And then Seahawks, Geno. I
DK.
mean,
DK's Kenneth Walker.
I think
Pretty good
I think the
defense.
luck's going to catch up to Seahawks
Yeah.
getting
I do too.
snuck into the playoffs. I think 49ers will somehow pull away from this one.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think 49ers, their defense is really, really good. Too good for the Seahawks to do anything against. Their offense will do what they have to. Kittle's probably going to have a huge game. I got 49ers kind of big, honestly.
I have a weird one. I have the 49ers winning, but I feel like it's going to be closer than people expect.
I could see
It's
it being
in
close.
division rivals.
Yeah,
They've played
that's
twice
true.
already this year. DK already, he was owning the Seattle 49ers defense. You have a kid playing in a playoff game. Never been in the atmosphere before. I think
He's the
they
next
will-
Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, right. No, I think they will win. I think it'll be a close game. I think Seattle will be winning out of half. But I think the Niners will end up
it.
going, 10-14 on
I
it.
respect it.
Yeah.
All right, second game of the day is going to be the Chargers at the Jacksonville Jaguars, who is a really surprising team again.
Without Mike Williams, by the way. For
Yeah,
Chargers.
without Mike Williams.
Jaguars are one of those teams. They coming off a bad year, have a good year. I think I'm gonna go with the Jags this year, just because I like where they're heading as a team. I think they got some good chemistry built up right now. I like what the Chargers got. No, Mike Williams is huge.
It's a
I don't know
big
what
loss.
was their coach thinking last week to
dude.
play him.
I have no idea.
They didn't take any of their starters out in the
What
end of the
goes
game.
through a coach's mind to say, you know what, I'm gonna play every starter for no reason?
Like, even in the fourth quarter.
Was there any seeding in play?
No, it didn't matter.
They had already had it locked.
So yeah,
There was no reason for Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, or Herbo to be in at all, or Eckler.
yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jags too. The Jags are underdogs in this game.
Yeah,
which
I can.
is surprising,
I don't know. I can kind of see them
especially at home.
going far.
But yeah, without Mike Williams, I still think the Chargers' offense is really, really good.
Yeah, Eckler's the real deal.
Their
for
defense
sure.
has been disappointing though. Like,
They've had a lot of injuries though. To
yeah,
be fair.
very true. Yeah, but I still Jacksonville. This is gonna be a really good game. I think
It will.
Two really good young quarterbacks, Herbert against Lawrence, both in their first playoff games. I think it'll be a really good game, but I think the Jaguars squeak it out.
I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I like it.
I don't know why. I just have a feeling that the Chargers will win this game. I feel like it is gonna be a close game.
Herbert. Herbert. You don't know with Herbert. Like
Yeah.
he's been like a kind of like on the low quarterback this
He has.
year. After
Social
all the
media
hype,
quarterback.
Right? He's a
yeah. So he could. I could see him coming out of nowhere having a crazy game.
I feel like Herbo just has. It's like 2 or 3 games a year where he explodes.
Yeah.
And
Looks
even
like the
without
best
Mike
quarterback
Will,
in the
yeah,
league, yeah.
he looks like a top 3 Allen, Mahomes, and then Herbo.
Plus, is Jags defense like?
no, it's not
Yeah.
outstanding. It's their offense.
They're not
that is
bad.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
no,
he could have a good game. It could be high school.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be high school. I don't know.
No, I think the Chargers will win this game. I think it'll be by 10.
I think it'll be a good game no matter.
No, I think it'll be. I think
Oh,
it's
I
gonna be
do
an
too.
underrated good game.
Yeah.
All right, Sunday starts off with Jeffrey's Bills playing against the Dolphins. This one is pretty easy pick, I think.
I wouldn't say that. It's not even me being like they already beat us once
Yeah, with Tua.
with Tua.
I don't even know who Skylar.
Went to K-State.
K-State, and he played kind of like a bum.
Seventh round
Last
pick.
time we played them, they didn't need to pass.
I'm gonna
the
make this
ball
simple.
when we beat them. I mean, they ran for what 180 yards.
Bills.
I mean, I'm still taking the Bills by 14 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bills big. Very big.
I'll take the big. I do think Miami will put up.
Will Miami's defense show up?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Miami will put up a
Skylar
fight.
Thompson,
They will.
Who knows what's going to happen with Skylar Thompson?
Could be a Brock
You're
Purdy
throwing-
thing.
You're throwing to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. It's hard to be
That's
bad.
the part of my thing. It's
hard to be bad.
It's not.
But your defense is healthy. Bills' defense is,
Oh, dude, don't get me
besides
started.
Vaughn,
Besides Vaughn, we got Poyer back.
Hyde. Hyde's been back.
Hyde's not back, I don't think.
No, Hyde's been practicing
He is?
again.
Okay.
Poyer's been on and off all year, but he's a fit. He is for sure playing. We have Hyde, who's they're still on the fence about if they can play him or not.
Mm-hmm.
Trey White finally back, for the last 2 games, or he's got a pick, by the way. And then we got everybody else besides Hamlin, obviously.
Yeah.
but I mean, we have a healthy defense for the first time this year.
Yeah.
And I still think it's the best defense fully healthy.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Second game of the day, kind of a toss-up, honestly. Giants at Vikings. This is a
Whoever's
really
quarterback
interesting
can
game.
make the least amount of mistakes wins this game.
Yeah.
Which right now it's been Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones has been having underrated season,
Which I'm
especially with the
surprised.
receiving room he has.
But Daniel Jones isn't throwing to Justin Jefferson. That's my only problem.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
they
could,
contain
I could
JJ.
just see this game being a Kirk go insane during the regular season, just
then
lose
yeah,
first game.
Yeah,
But
I've been calling Minnesota frauds all year, and I'm going to stick with that. I have the Giants winning. I called Minnesota frauds from the first game.
I don't like Kirk.
I don't
I got
either.
the Giants, the G-men.
I'm taking the G-men.
I've been going back and forth on this like all week on who I think is going to win this game. I don't really want to go straight chalk and everyone just takes the Giants. I don't see the Giants containing Justin Jefferson. I think the Vikings have a good enough defense. Daniel Jones doesn't have good enough receivers. I think this is another underrated, pretty good game. But honestly, give me the Vikings. And they're at home.
Nope.
I think the Vikings win. Barely. Very close.
Skull.
Now, clearly,
G-Man.
the biggest game of the weekend, Sunday Night Football, Ravens at Bengals.
Good luck.
Ravens a bit
Can I start off?
short-handed. Yeah, you can start.
I'm not even gonna say the elephant in the room. We all know. I don't need to repeat it. I think our defense will show up per usual.
I do too.
Hold them to 24.
You won't score a 24.
No, hold them to 24.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying you won't score 24.
I don't know if Huntley's playing or
Probably Huntley, but
I would assume Huntley. I don't know what wide receiver screens or quarterback draws or halfback dives Roman's gonna.
fullback screens.
Oh my! Or fullback streaks.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that one.
I like those ones. Those are fun to watch.
But I think the defense will have some turnovers that will get us good field position. Tuck's gonna have some good field goals, and I think that we're gonna get enough points and we're gonna win the game. Ravens.
I'm going to follow that up. The Ravens' defense last week against the Bengals, when it wasn't off a turnover, Bengals had to go down the whole field. They gave up 6 points all game. Bengals had 21 points off turnovers. That's because Anthony Brown, not the smartest player, first game, undrafted free agent. You got Huntley in now, who I think makes less mistakes. If the Ravens just run the ball the whole game, I actually think
We
they could
have
win.
to run the ball.
If
well.
they just run the ball, J.K. Dobbins goes for 150. He has to go for 150. J.K. Dobbins has to play well. Defense has to force turnovers. That's how they win.
Gus.
And Gus.
That's a good two-man punch to have.
I'm hoping you guys win.
But
I'm
you need
biasly
Jacob.
taking the Ravens, but if we turn the ball over more than once, it's over.
I agree.
Because I would, no offense, I would rather play, if we beat the Dolphins, I would rather play Baltimore than Cincy.
I was just thinking about this. If Baltimore wins, I think we play Kansas City.
Who do we play then?
Then you would play the winner of Jacksonville and L.A. He's fine with that,
Thank
too.
God. Please beat them then.
Jeffrey, who you got?
I'm taking Cincy.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
I do kind of have to.
It's kind of the
Unbelievable.
Realistic side of it. I want Ravens to win. I do. I don't like Cincy. Like, I like Joe Burrow and everything, but, like, I don't want to play them.
No, I wouldn't either.
I just don't. So
see what happens.
I'll take Cincy. I'm rooting for the Ravens. I am. I hope Huntley goes for 300, like 6 touchdowns.
Prove the haters wrong.
I please hope.
Just letting everyone, that's going to be a very boring game, probably.
Yeah, it's
very
gonna be
defensive
low
game.
scoring.
Tune into the fourth quarter
Yeah.
when we blow the lead.
When it's fourth quarter, give it to the start of the second half.
We blow the 6-3 lead.
All right, and then last
lucky.
game
More
of the
Falcons.
weekend, Cowboys at Buccaneers. Brady somehow sneaks into the playoffs with a losing record. Who do we got?
It's Tom Brady. I mean, what do you expect?
I got to go with my fifth cousin, Tom Brady here. Brady playoff season. It's in our blood. And, but realistically, this is a game that Brady loses.
I'm still taking.
In
the
my
Bucs, but
opinion. Listen, just listen.
I've
hear
never
me out.
seen someone, it gets to the playoffs and he says, this is a game Brady loses.
Listen.
Out of all quarterbacks, this game is losing.
Okay, not Brady, but this is a game that the Buccaneers lose. Due to the fact everyone is doubting the Cowboys right now.
True.
They are doubting Zach.
including me,
Zach.
including
Doubting Zeke, which I understand.
too.
But it's going to be tough going away to Tampa. I'm playing them.
Right.
So I'm going with Buccaneers, but watch out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Tom Brady has never lost to the Dallas Cowboys
That is true.
ever.
Streaks are meant to be broken.
That is
But
true also.
I have the Buccaneers winning.
That's also true. But still,
I think the Cowboys have the better team. If you look up and down, the Cowboys have the better roster. But they don't have Tom Brady on their team, and it's the playoffs, and they're at home. Give me the Bucks.
I like that. I do like that.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking the Bucks. I thought we got like.
We're all concisely the Buccaneers.
Yeah, we all said like almost the same thing for every game, pretty much.
That was they play Monday night, right?
Yeah, that's the Monday night game.
Yeah, it's the Monday one.
And then yeah,
That's the last of
I'm
the
curious to
wild
see who's
card.
gonna make the Super Bowl though.
Who do you have in the Super Bowl?
Quick Super Bowl prediction.
Yeah, we'll make a
Bowl.
quick Super Bowl.
We'll do this every week with the predictions.
You guys
of
go
the
for-
games.
you go
No,
first.
no.
I gotta make sure the divisions are right, so I've got the good matchup. I got the Chiefs.
Okay.
Got the Chiefs making it because it's the Chiefs.
Yeah. Because they got home field advantage again somehow.
Neutral site.
Oh yeah.
Can they play the
Actually,
Buccaneers?
yeah, that's true. Yes, they can in the Super Bowl. They already did for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Do you want me to go?
I got Chiefs.
Yeah, really loud there.
First Tom Brady.
Okay, rematch.
Chiefs
Rematch.
winning.
All right, give me the Bills. I think the
Okay.
Bills come out. They're playing for DeMar Hamlin. I think they get to the Super Bowl. Then give me the 49ers. I think the 49ers got
That's exactly
a
mine.
really good defense. Brock Purdy doesn't need to do that much. He has George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey. I think he carries them, and give me the 49ers. Bills are now 0-5 in the Super Bowl.
We are now 0-5. No, I would take the Bills non-biasedly, especially because the AFC Championship is neutral-sited.
Yeah, it's going to be in Atlanta.
So we don't have to go to Arrowhead anymore.
Yeah.
Thank God, because we haven't won there in a playoff game yet. NFC. I want to take the Niners. I'm also forgetting who else is in the NFC, to be honest with you.
The Eagles, Vikings.
I'm very off with those
You're
two.
not taking the Vikings.
I'm not taking the Vikings.
Buccaneers, Cowboys.
No, I'm taking the Niners. I don't like any of those other teams, to be honest with you.
That's
And
what
I honestly have the Bills winning against the Niners because I think Buffalo's defense makes Purdy make mistakes.
I agree with that, yeah. I think that's
I
a
think
pretty good prediction.
The rookie in his first Super Bowl against an elite defense.
Ravens for 49ers in the Super Bowl. Lamar's coming back in a month, and he'll be back for the Super Bowl, and Ravens will win it all.
Oh, they did indeed just score again, by the way.
All right, that's going to be it for the NFL portion of this podcast. All right, so now we're going to talk about the Red Wings, who have been having actually a pretty good season so far. Been pretty inconsistent, pretty it's honestly just
Mediocre.
a mid-tier team. Yeah, mediocre team. We are on a 2-game win streak at the moment. Yeah, what are our thoughts so far?
As you said, very inconsistent. We go on a good win streak, then we go on a low win streak, then a huge losing streak.
Oh, yeah.
What was it, 6-game losing streak it was or something?
Yeah, it was bad.
And now we're on a 2-game win streak. Let's hope we keep it going. I know we're fighting for the wild card. If there was any playoff hopes, we're fighting for the wild card.
Yep.
I think we got what? We did have 42 points.
We're at 43. I think.
43.
So I think we're ahead of the Panthers, maybe.
Just ahead of the Panthers.
But everyone's,
Panthers are off this year.
Yeah, I don't know what they're
everyone's tight right now. Everyone's close.
Besides Boston.
Yeah.
They're at like, what, 68? Something
Yeah,
like that?
they're
I mean,
insane.
it's-
They're completely on a whole nother level.
Yeah, they are.
So the way I think we're 5 points out of the playoffs right now.
Yep.
We play Columbus tomorrow night, Saturday night at 7.
It's huge.
Those are winnable.
That has to be a win. It has to be.
Yeah.
And then Martin Luther King Day on Monday, we play the Avalanche. That's a really tough game, but I think they're missing some players. I think they're injured right now.
They're also
And then-
having a down-ish year.
Yeah. But then we go into a West Coast stretch, which is always hard.
We lose
Yeah.
2 of those 4 usually.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah. So we're gonna need to pick it up. If we want to make the playoffs, we're gonna need to pick it up.
Yep.
We've just been really inconsistent
I am happy with Cider's play though. Right now, as of lately,
as of late. Yeah.
as
There's
of
a
late,
couple players, yeah.
started off very slow, but now he's on a little hot streak. So I hope to kind of keep that going.
I think that has to do with Sherratt and them changing him
Yeah,
to
the
Woman.
Lions.
Yeah.
Well, having Woman back is huge.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't do anything before. Like he came out of nowhere this year.
Yeah.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
having him, like the impact right now that he's
Yeah.
having is
Yeah.
huge.
Like it was Sherratt and Cider are 2 different play styles. Like Sherratt is a very stay-at-home defenseman, get the puck and just get it out.
Yeah.
You know, get it up and away. Cider is more rush the puck, take his time, make the pass, take the shot, whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think Wallman having the offensive side with Wallman to counterpart him has helped him a lot. Like
Yeah, it does.
offensively.
Well, yeah, he was a great pick. I mean, for right now, he's great on defense, like on the transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also see him scoring goals like crazy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a best of both worlds, like you said. But Cider transitions well.
I'd like to give a shout out to the St. Louis Blues real quick.
Oh,
we have
biggest
like
steal. Big
100 other players. We have Wallman,
Yep.
Sunquist, Fabry,
Sonny.
Husso. So many players that we've gotten from them.
David Perron. Forget about that
Perron,
one.
yeah. Like so many players we've gotten from them.
People said we're the Detroit Blues.
We really are.
That's what we're called.
Yeah.
Steamboat.
Perron. Speaking of Perron has been. He's kind of slowed down the last couple weeks, but he's been really good. I really liked how
been
Perron's
good
played.
He can go in a little slump because we've had other players pick it up.
Yeah.
I think our biggest question for next year, our biggest thing for the future, we have Husso, right? I don't know how long we have him signed for, but who's going to be our second goalie?
Not Alex Nedeljkovic, I'll tell you that for
Not
sure.
Nettie. Netty's been good in
He has been
Grand
good in
Rapids. He can
AHL.
stay there.
Yeah, he can stay there all he wants.
Hellberg's not going to cut
Hellberg's
it.
not it, no.
And then Kosa
Kosa, yeah.
has apparently been playing like trash. But
Well,
I mean,
okay, no, he's in the bottom league. He's in a bad league.
ECHL.
Yeah, and he did just make the All-Star game though.
Yeah, in the because he was having a rough time in the AHL, so they dropped him back down for a bit more development.
Yeah.
And he's been playing really well in the ECHL, so he's kind of in the middle of the two like leagues of the ECHL and AHL.
Yeah.
And
so they're
that
trying
comes
to
with age.
develop him so we can get up to and then
He's still
just
so
keep
young.
developing.
He's still so young.
That's the thing about goalies is they have a lot older of a breakout year than normal players do. Like, I mean, he's 18 right now. 18, 19, something like
The
that.
difference between a forward like Bedard at a young age and a goalie at a young age, like you said,
insane. Yeah.
very
It's nuts.
different. Very different.
They have a bit. Most goalies don't bloom like Vasilevsky, 23, 24, 25.
It's crazy.
That's why they also have shorter shelf lives, which
Yeah.
is why Quick, Price, Lundqvist, all those are loved so much. Is because they blossomed early and they stayed good for so long.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. We'll see when he blossoms and comes out.
Yeah. A guy who came from the AHL, Berggren, has played like really, really, really good so far. I've been super impressed by the way he's played.
Burger.
Oh God.
Okay, well, while he's talking, one thing, Bertuzzi. I know we're 8-1-1. I saw.
Yeah, with
him.
Bertuzzi in the lineup.
Hasn't been doing like a much impact.
Yeah, he hasn't scored. He's not on the stats sheet.
Yeah, he makes some stupid decisions sometimes, but he's a good player to have. Obviously, 8-1-1.
He's a grinder. Yeah.
But what are we doing with him? I don't know if do we keep him? Do we?
I would.
What could we? I don't know what we could get out of him at this point.
I don't know. We're selling really low.
Yeah, last year we could have got him for a little bit more than we would this year, probably. I would say.
Yeah, we'd be selling low on him. He's been hurt a couple times. He's hurt his hand. He hasn't done much this year at all. I would like to re-sign him. I think re-signing would be huge.
It'd be smart.
Yeah, he's perfect in front of the net. He hasn't been doing much because his hand's been hurt, so he can't get the tips in front. He doesn't have as much coordination with his stick. So
Especially passing. And
yeah, that'll be a big part of it when his hand actually gets healthy.
True.
I think he'll be a lot better.
I'm excited to see who we sign because if you look at our team from this year to last year, obviously
Completely different.
very different
Yeah.
due to a lot of free agency signings.
Yep.
I wonder if we keep adding or if we kind of say like, all right, this is our team, and we kind of go draft capital, like we're drafting,
Yeah.
and then we go on a break, then we go free agency. I don't know what
It's going to be a huge offseason for us because Bertuzzi and Larkin need to be re-signed. So you have big decisions there.
Yeah, big money.
I think Bertuzzi's gone at the trade deadline.
We were
That's
just
what
talking about.
were you?
We
Yeah.
were saying
No,
Hugh
I
said
think
he
he's
thinks
gone.
that we're gonna. What'd you say? You think
I think we're going to
signing?
re-sign it because the only problem is you're selling so low because he's like.
We
at a
would get
very
way
low
more
point
out of
right
him
now.
last year than this year. Like it's the amount we would get out of him now would probably be way lower.
Right.
But I don't know. I think
mean-
you could run it back another like a 1 or 2 year deal and see where it goes.
The other thing is, or you could package him and Nedeljkovic for someone
Could.
Could.
because Nedeljkovic, young goalie, he has a Vezina running.
It
under
depends
his
if you're
belt.
sticking with Hellberg. Like, all right, this is our backup goalie.
Yeah, we don't even need to stick with Hellberg. I don't care who our backup is.
Yeah, I mean, if Husso wants to play every game, sure.
To be fully honest with you, Hellberg's playing better than Nedeljkovic was.
I think problem with
I could
Nedeljkovic
care
was
less.
his confidence was so shot.
It happened at such like he was a starting goalie. Next
Yeah.
year came. Husso comes in. Okay, I'm splitting with
It's
Husso.
gonna be 1A,
and then
1B.
bang, 8-goal game. Oh shoot.
Well-
Husso's starting now.
The problem is he still wasn't that great last year.
He wasn't.
No, he wasn't. No,
When we had Thomas Grice, he wasn't that good.
No.
Grice was arguably better than Nedeljkovic was.
yeah.
But I think you
But
got.
this year
I
he
think-
got way worse.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
no one knows why. Husso's playing fine. I am fine with
Fine with
Husso.
Husso. Yeah.
So it's clearly not the defense. I mean, yeah, we have some holes, right?
Yeah.
But it's clearly not the defense's full
No.
for his drop off.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you look at it, Husso's save percent is not that good right now.
Not anymore.
No, it's like 901.
He's also had
902.
some
Yeah.
games
Because our
recently.
defense not that good. I don't know what's going on in the Michigan game. We're watching the Michigan hockey game. We're losing 7-2. There's a brawl on the ice.
Yeah, big brawl.
Yeah,
what
that
happens
just
when
got
you're
my
losing
attention.
7-2.
Yeah. Okay, but Nedeljkovic, he goes down to the AHL. He's got like a 1.35 goals against average. He's playing insane.
It's got to be confident.
His confidence is back up. You bring him up, give him a shot. If he plays horrible again, then you trade him or release him, do something with him. But I think you got to give him at least one more shot. He's still so young.
I mean, I would, yeah, I could see giving him a shot. I wouldn't be like mad about it if we got him like 1 year or whatnot. We
Yeah.
could also trade him for something. Like that's the thing because he is a young goalie.
Now, the only thing I would be scared to test him out is if we're on a run. Like,
Sure.
if we're on that playoff run,
no, he
I ain't
does-
testing no net out.
No.
I'm keeping Huso in.
Like this West
But you
Coast,
gotta-
West Coast, he doesn't play.
You can't play Huso every game.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Oh, you sure can.
We've seen that, though. We played him
I
like
know.
6 straight games,
Yeah, no,
gave
we
up
can't.
8 goals.
Like, yeah, I mean, you could, like, on his off day, Halbert's supposed to play, just be like, all right, we're going to try out Ned.
Yeah.
He could give us a better chance right now.
We'll
He's playing
see.
really
I
good.
mean, yeah, he's dominating the AHL. That's expected, though.
Yeah.
That
For-
was
for an
truly
NHL
expected.
You know
goaltender,
who's
Yeah,
not
that's
dominating the AHL?
Who?
Jacob Verana.
You know who I don't care about right now? Jacob Verana.
Jacob Verana we're in big trouble.
Yeah,
I don't think he might never play for us again.
What's going, like, he went from,
Well, he just got healthy scratched again.
there's
tonight.
a whole mental thing going on.
2
with
days in a row, he's been healthy scratched in the AHL. The first game, I think, was because of a veteran rule, like, you can only have a certain amount of players that have played a certain amount of games in the
it.
NHL.
So you can't stack your AHL.
Yeah.
team.
But 2 days in a row is weird.
you don't see that. Now, is it because he's still kind of going through the motions?
That's-
That's whatever he's going through, or
I
is
don't
it?
think he's conditioned like
I was
at
just
all.
that's the thing. He
not
was
in
out of
shape.
hockey for months.
Yeah, he hasn't. He probably. I don't. Yeah, who knows if he's done any working out or anything?
I mean,
I don't
it was-
wanna
It was
talk-
all therapy stuff and stuff like that.
I don't want to talk on rumors, but the rumor is
Right.
he hurt his shoulder and then got hooked on the pain meds.
On the pain meds, yeah.
And he was addicted to him.
yeah.
But I don't know.
We
That-
we will never know.
Yeah, no.
for sure.
Yeah.
But no, he was out of hockey for how long?
Yeah.
However many months since before the season started.
He was such a big player for us.
He's a
when
huge
he's
asset.
healthy. When he's
Yeah,
healthy.
when he's healthy.
He's a huge asset to us. He's a goal scorer. That's what we.
That's
traded
what
for.
we need.
That's what we need, especially right now.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what we need.
Like in the draft, I'd be fine with taking a pure. Like after watching the game, like when I went to the Devils game, like
Yeah.
I was like, we're a solid team. We just need that one pure shot maker, like that one playmaker.
McDavid, Matthews,
Sure.
Pasternak.
Give me McDavid.
No, just like guys
Bedard.
like that.
Yeah.
We wouldn't
Like,
give him
players
Bedard,
like
but
that.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Players like that. Like if Yzerplan could find someone, if he could find someone in the draft that's a pure playmaker, shot goal person,
Shot goal.
Shot goal.
shot on goal person,
Yeah.
then
So I'm kind of hoping Casper is.
Yeah.
That's what he was drafted as. He was drafted as a goal scorer. That's what his role is. So I mean, 2 years he'll probably be up because he's 18.
Yeah.
He's my age, literally.
Yeah.
Which is sucks to say, but
Yeah.
it's how it is.
Yeah.
He's my age, so I mean, he has years before he's.
we could throw Jeffrey in that.
Oh yeah, throw me out there.
Yeah.
Could see how it goes.
We signed Kubalik. That was at the beginning of the year. Kubalik was like our pure goal scorer. He
He's
was on the
kinda-
power
he's
play.
kinda
He kind of just
settled
like
down a
That's
little.
fine.
disappeared.
He has those nice little
yeah,
open net
one
goals here
one
and
goal
there.
every 5 games, and then he's good.
I mean, he's not supposed to be a
No.
3 forward. That's not what he is. He's a power play guy.
That's what I say. Everyone's solid. Like they're all just pretty.
Yeah.
We're a good, solid team right
But
now.
that's why everyone loved Kubalik at his beginning of the year. On Chicago, he was a power play guy.
Yeah.
That's what he was for. That's where all his goals were scored.
Yeah.
And when he was starting to reduce outside of it, everyone was like, okay, we found someone that was not getting used right.
Yeah.
And it's kind of drawing back to where he's more of a power play guy,
Mm-hmm.
and that is his specialty. He is a good one timer, so you feed him that. Same with Prawn, good one timer.
Yeah.
That's what he's used for. He's had some slow games. That's
Mm-hmm.
how it is. We didn't expect him to keep going a goal or 2 a game.
Yeah, no.
2 goals in 3 games
Yeah.
or stuff like that.
No.
So I'm happy for what he did beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I am, but I did expect the
Yeah.
kind of drop off.
Yeah. And then I think last free agent signing, Andrew Kopp, to talk about. This
I'm out of this one. I'm
this
biased.
is
we had a lot of
a lot of hate coming from the
what's the word?
side.
Lots of expectancy. Lots of false hope.
I'm kind of an Andrew Kopp
Lots of
defender.
5-year, $5.5 million contract for absolutely nothing is what we got.
Okay, I'm gonna talk.
Kind of reminds me of Meadows.
I'm gonna talk.
Austin
That's-
Meadows.
Might be a little too far. It might be a little.
This is some hate.
It is some hate. You're
Okay.
right.
Core muscle surgery. Missed
Sucks.
the whole preseason, whole
Prove it.
training camp. He comes out here. You know what he's on pace for right now? Career high in points. Or right around it. He's right on pace.
They might be signing.
Like 60 something. Maybe not like 50 something. He's not here for that. You know what he's here for? He's here to be a 50% face-off guy. Maybe higher. He's here to be a good defensive forward. A two-way player. Ever since he got into his rhythm, he had no preseason, no training camp, like I said. he got a slow start because he wasn't like in it yet. He didn't have a preseason. He didn't have time to get into the gear. Now that he's actually playing, he's been pretty consistent. He's not scoring because he's not shooting. He needs to shoot more. If he were to shoot more,
Oh, that's a problem with our whole team, though. We need
Yeah.
to shoot more.
yeah,
Like I feel like some of our shots that happen is kind of not weak shots, but we got to have those good shots. We're not having good quality shots.
Yeah.
Some of our shots we're just shooting on that, like bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
But what about our power plays and penalty kills?
He's still looking at Cobb. I hope Cobb plays so good. I want to prove these people wrong here.
I hope he does. I just don't like. I don't like him for some reason.
And he's from Michigan too. We went to Michigan.
I don't care.
I loved it. Please do great.
Power play and penalty kill.
23 points in 40 games.
That's power play and penalty kill.
Wasn't our 5-on-5 really bad?
That's okay. That's what it was. Our 5-on-5 was really bad, and then our special teams would. No. Our 5-on-5
Doesn't it have to
has
be
been better.
80-20 or something?
Our 5-on-5 has been better. That's what your power. You went. It's an add up to 100. Your
Yeah.
penalty kill and power play. Yeah. We haven't been that the last. We are coming off 2 really good games. We probably just played maybe our best game of the year last game against Toronto, even though we took way too many penalties. But the penalty kill did a really good job, and I'm pretty sure the power play scored at least a goal.
Yeah, they did.
So that's what happens when you win the special teams battle. You win games.
And we just got to keep the streak. That's our team. Very inconsistent. We got the streak, then we lose 6 games.
Yeah.
Then we got then we lose.
This is kind of what it feels like though to be a mid-tier team.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing with like the team with Toronto, like the game against Toronto, is they're a skill team.
Mm-hmm.
We're not. So we have to play physical, which
And it
is
kinda
why
helped
we
that,
take penalties.
Austin
Matthews was
Yeah, that definitely helped. But like a skill team like that, you have to play physical since we're not the skill team.
yeah.
You have to lay a body on them. You have to be able.
gritty.
Yeah, you have to take some
Man,
slashes.
you gotta have grit, man.
You got to try to get away with a trick.
Yeah.
Man.
Take penalties, but if you kill them off, it works just fine.
Yeah, and that's what
Thanks,
we did.
man.
We did
That's
a
what
good
we did.
job about that. And the power play was really, really good at the beginning of the year.
Oh yeah, I remember.
One of our first episodes.
Yeah,
we did
I was like, man, this power. We do a whole bang, bang, bring it back, bang. Haven't seen that in a while. Probably teams got on
That's
to
when
it.
Toronto was
But,
rolling.
yeah,
On the power play.
but yeah, I don't know what really happened. We just got to keep on our streak.
yeah. I think we're playing pretty good right now. We just got to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
We're 5 points back. Just win games. You just got to win games if you
win.
want to make the playoffs. That's what we got to do.
It's not that simple,
No, it's really not.
especially because of the division we're in, which makes everything.
Yeah, we're in a really,
10
really
times
tough
harder.
division.
The hardest division in hockey.
Yeah.
what
I
it
think
is.
that's going to do it for this episode today. I thank everyone for watching or listening wherever you're at. You can listen on Apple Podcasts or watch on YouTube. We're trying to expand as much as we can.
Follow the Twitter.
Yep, Twitter,
On Twitter.
Instagram. Probably more active on Twitter
Yeah.
Yeah.
once we actually get a following.
Yep.
All right, thanks for watching, and see ya.